first time here sa my museum?
Yes.
First time here? Okay, so welcome po sa my museum. So, good morning po, welcome. And I'm Sheena, by the way. I'm Sheena, one of the science connectors here at the Mine Museum, and I am with Nizar. So, Nizar is one of our interns here at the Mine Museum. Okay? So, he's going to help me execute this experiment. Okay? So, for this demonstration or for this Mind Moving Studios, so we're going to demonstrate some experiments. Okay? Okay. Hi. Alright, okay. So before we start, let's try to inhale, exhale first, okay? Inhale, exhale. Alright, inhale, exhale. Alright, now what do we call the gas that we exhale? Anong tawag sa gas na ina-exhale natin?
Oxygen.
Oxygen, that's correct. And how about the gas that we exhale?
Carbon
Carbon
dioxide.
dioxide. Okay. So now we will learn a bit about carbon dioxide. Of course, CO2.
Yes.
Carbon dioxide, of course, contains one carbon atom, the
And
C, and two oxygen
oxygen.
atoms, which is CO2. Okay? So for our first experiment about carbon dioxide, so I have 3 candles here. So we're going to use fire this time. And I have a beaker here. And then of course, I have some common household items such as baking soda and then vinegar, okay? So kung familiar na kayo sa volcano experiment, so ito po yung ginagamit. Baking soda and then vinegar, okay? Now for our first step, so I'm going to add 2 scoops of baking soda here to our beaker. And then of course, we're going to light up lang ating candles here. Meron akong 3 candles here. Oops. Oops, ayaw nyo naman light. Yan. Try pa natin. Yan, okay. Now, we're going to add na yung vinegar. And let's see kung anong ma-form natin inside our beaker, okay? So, nung nilagay natin yung vinegar, nakapag-create tayo ng a lot of bubbles, okay? So, bubbles po yung na-create natin. For our next step, I'm going to tilt this beaker to our candle over here. And let's see what will happen, okay? Observe closely, bawal mata, okay? 3, 2, 1. And for our next candle, what happened to the fire? Ano nangyari sa fire? Ano nangyari sa fire? What happened to the disappear? Bakit? Why? And how? Why the fire died out? Bakit namatay yung fire? This is because of science. Okay, that's correct, okay? But the question is, did I spill anything?
No.
No? Actually, yes. I spilled something. That's correct. I spilled carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide gas is invisible gas, right? That's why we cannot see it, okay? So when we mix these two, which is the baking soda and then vinegar, chemical reaction happens, right? And with that, it produces a lot of bubbles. So kanina po, nakapag-produce tayo ng sobrang daming bubbles inside our beaker. And inside those bubbles is actually the carbon dioxide, okay? And carbon dioxide has many properties, okay? And one of them is that carbon dioxide is a dense gas or a heavy gas. Heavy gas is carbon dioxide. That's why it stays or it settles inside our beaker. Nandiyan lang po siya sa loob. And again, invisible gas ang carbon dioxide. That's why hindi natin siya nakita na nasa loob. Because carbon dioxide is invisible, right? So when I tilted the beaker, the carbon dioxide spilled out and put out the fire by taking away the oxygen of the fire. And fire needs oxygen in order to keep burning. So ang ginawa ng carbon dioxide, so carbon dioxide removed the oxygen of the fire. That's why the fire is being, okay? Kaya namatay yung fire. So this experiment is similar to the fire extinguishers, like this one po, okay? So some of the fire extinguishers is actually contains compressed carbon dioxide. So much better if we use fire extinguishers to put out big fires, okay? So ang ginagawa po ng fire extinguishers, kina-cut off or sinasuffocate niya yung fire and kina-cut off niya yung oxygen supply na meron sa fire. Kaya namamatay yung fire extinguisher, namamatay yung fire sa fire extinguisher. Okay? Now, for our next experiment, we're going to add some water here in our flask. Right. Now, for this one, we have a chemical here. So this chemical is what we call phenolphthalein. So I'm going to write it down. Phenolphthalein. Are you familiar with phenolphthalein? Narinig niyo na yung phenolphthalein?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So phenolphthalein is a pH indicator. Or, mas kilala po siyang acid, base indicator. So I'll tell you more about that later. But for now, phenolphthalein is a pH indicator. And phenolphthalein, it is also clear katulad ng water. Alright? So we're going to add some phenolphthalein here sa ating flask. Alright? Okay, and the other one. Lagi lang tayo ng 4 pumps of phenolphthalein here. Alright? We have 2. And as you can see, walang nangyari dahil paresa lang clear, right? Okay, now we have a powder here. So this powder is what we call the sodium carbonate, okay? So sodium carbonate is also known as washing soda. So if you notice lang po, baking soda natin is sodium bicarbonate. This one naman sodium carbonate. Washing soda, baking soda, okay? So sodium carbonate, it is also known as washing soda, right? And it is a key ingredient in our laundry detergents or mga powdered laundry detergents natin. And like baking soda, white powdered din po siya. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so white powder. And then we're going to add lang yung white powder here sa ating flask. Now let's swirl it around. Ayan. As you can see, it turns different, no? It turns pink. Now, why? Why did the color change? Bakit kaya nagbago yung kulay niya? What do you think? Is it because of the phenolphthalein or the sodium carbonate or washing soda? So what do you think? Sodium carbonate?
Enough.
Okay, alright. So actually, it is because of the phenolphthalein, okay, or pH indicator. So like I said earlier, phenolphthalein is a pH indicator or acid-base indicator. So depending on the pH, it will change into different color. Magbabago po yung kulay niya. Depende doon sa pH level. Okay? Now, when we add po phenolphthalein to acid substances, it turns clear. Alright? Ano po ba yung mga types ng acids that we know? Ano po yun? Like this one. Vinegar or acetic acid, right? So, when we add daw po acids or when we add phenolphthalein sa mga acids na yan, magiging clear, okay? Now, when we add phenolphthalein to a base, so ano yung mga base substances natin? For example, baking soda and then washing soda. In short, the sodium carbonate. Okay? So, sodium carbonate is a base substance because it turns pink or lavender or magenta, whatever it is. Okay. Now, for our next step, of course, we're going to add carbon dioxide. Okay, go na here and let's see what will happen. Okay? Yan. See? May nangyari na ba?
It turned clear.
It's turned clear. Okay, thank you. Alright, now why? From clear water, no? To pink? To clear. Is it magic? Magic po ba yun?
No.
Magic po ba
Because
yun?
of the carbon dioxide.
Oh, that's correct. It is because of the carbon dioxide. Okay. So when we blow bubbles in our solution, it means we're adding air. And that air is carbon dioxide, of course. Carbon dioxide. Now, like I said earlier, when we add phenolphthalein to acid, it turns clear. So Nazir added carbon here. So the question here is carbon dioxide acid? Naging clear siya eh, na nag-add ng carbon dioxide. What do you think? Is carbon dioxide an acid or no? Acid ba yung ina-exhale natin? What do you think?
No.
Actually, no, okay? Carbon dioxide gas is a gas itself, hindi siya acid. But, when carbon dioxide mixed with water or dissolves in water, we form acid. And that acid is what we call the carbonic acid, okay? And with that, carbon dioxide made that pink solution and added to clear liquid or clear water, okay? So, that's it for our demonstration about carbon dioxide. And for example po, what's our favorite drink po? Yung mga adult. Ano favorite drink po natin? Beer. Oh, no, po. Yung easy ones.
Coke.
Soft drinks po, or Coke, no? So that's why yung sodas or soft drinks is also known as carbonated drink. May nakalap ng carbon dioxide sa ating favorite drink. And to test that, no, para maniwala kayo sa akin later, try to open a can of soda or bottle. Ano maririnig natin?
Pop.
Na sound, right? Yun po yung time na lumalabas yung carbon dioxide in our favorite drink. Later, try to do it, okay? So thank you everyone for listening about our carbon dioxide experiment. So if you are still here at 11 a.m., 1, 2, 4, and 5, you can come back here sa Science Demo area for another different set of experiments. Okay? So thank you everyone for listening. Bye-bye.